Hello? Hello? Wait! Wait, over here. Come here. There we go. Are you a traveler? I mean, you must be. There isn't civilization for, well, I don't know how far away, but suffice to say it must be a very long distance. The jungle is thick and unforgiving. How did you even get here? Past all the venomous snakes and insects. Past all the alligators and whatnot. Oh, I hope you're not hurt. You're not? Oh, that's a miracle. I don't know what I would do if anything happened to you. Are you alarmed by my appearance? How I'm so green and leafy? I am an Alraune. I guess if I were to put what I am in simple terms, it would be plant person. But anyway, I'm sure you could tell that much by a glance. I don't exactly warrant an analysis. You're the far more interesting one, after all. Oh, I just want to dissect you. Oh, metaphorically. Oh. I would introduce myself, but I'm afraid I don't quite remember my name. Not that it really matters anyway. No one ever calls it. How did I forget my name? Well, doesn't everyone after a while? I think. Listen, I've lived for thousands of years. My memory only goes back, I guess about 3 millennia. My prior life is a void, a blur. I haven't a single moment of clarity in which I can recall it. You must be young to still remember your name. Or perhaps... Don't tell me. Did you live among others? Others who spoke to you and reminded you of your name? Oh. Do you see that tree? The large one towering over all the others, as if declaring itself their monarch? Oh, I hate it. It binds me here. I can't move more than a short distance away before I grow weak and sick. If I venture too far, I wheeze and cough and, my skin begins to crack. Eventually, my body would begin to cannibalize itself. Of course, the end result would be death. The tree is also my life force, though, so, silver linings, I suppose, arguably. My point is, I can't leave to meet other people, and obviously there's no one here, and no one exactly comes to the middle of what I imagine must be the most dense jungle in all of existence. I mean, I assume. It's hard to imagine any jungle being denser than this. Perhaps I met people once, but as I said, my memory only goes so far back. But I must have. I'm sure I must have. I know things that suggest I did. I'm not alarmed by your human appearance, and I can speak your tongue. Oh, enough of that, though. You implied you remember your name, correct? May I please know it? I've never known anyone's name. Oh, what a beautiful name. And such a surprise, too. I had thought names of humans would have more syllables, like 11 or something. Wait, that was only your first name? You have 2? Oh, how wonderful. Are you a ruler or something? A chieftain? Nobility of some sort? No. You mean to tell me everyone has at least 2 names? Oh, I've been missing out on so much. Please, your name. How do I write it? Trace it for me in your palm. I wish to carve it into my tree so that I might never forget it. Here, I'll put it here with all these other marks. I don't remember making them, but that's another thing that suggests I've met people before, isn't it? I wrote their names. Here, I'll carve it now. Like this? Did I do it right? Oh, marvelous. Oh, I'm sorry, you're starving and dying of thirst? Oh, wonderful! Oh, no, I mean, because I have a solution, not because you're suffering. Here. I produce fruit and nectar. Oh, please take your fill. I'll make you a cup from my petals. I don't have any reference to compare it to, but I'd like to presume my cups are quite cultured. Are they both to your liking? Oh, they are. Delicious? Capital! Oh, is that a strange word to say? Very well then. Good. Oh, please tell me more about yourself, your home. Where do you live? What is it like? You live in a town with thousands? You couldn't have said thousands. Impossible. Oh, all my life, or at least for as long as I can remember, I've lived alone. You are the only soul that I can recall ever meeting, and you get to live among thousands. Ah, I admit it, I am jealous. And perhaps a bit bitter. Oh, but not bitter toward you, though. Just my situation, you see. Oh, if only I had been born as your neighbor and not tied to this stupid, miserable tree. Oh, I could be laughing and dancing with friends. The only friends I've ever had are these dull, speechless animals. You know, I've tried to cut my tree down 1,000,000 times, but it's impossible. It stands there mocking me for being such a... Oh, you're shivering. Oh, here, have some more nectar. It will warm you up. Please tell me more about your home. I'm so delighted to hear stories. Really? It's snowy there? What is snow? The rain becomes more solid if it's cold, and then it falls as snow. Forgive me, I might be ignorant, but I am not naive. You jest, yes? You're serious. Oh, well, how marvelous. I have never felt cold here. Oh, my name? Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? I don't remember it. But if it's so important to you, well, why don't you give me a name? That way I can be sure you'll be able to pronounce it. Daffodil? Naming me after a plant? How imaginative. And a poisonous one, too. Just exactly what are you trying to insinuate? Oh, I'm only joking. You do have jokes in your culture, don't you? Yes, there we go. Be a good sport. I know this is all sort of sudden, but don't my flowers smell amazing? I can switch up which of my flowers bloom, so if there's one you don't like, I can replace it with one you prefer. I just thought I would mention it. You know, it crossed my mind because you smell so wonderful. Everything about you is wonderful. You have so many names. You have so many neighbors. You have all your memories. Oh, everything about you is wonderful. You can even write. Oh, I want to be with you for eternity. Oh well, the rest of your life will have to do. What do I mean? Oh dear, my darling, didn't you notice? Why, you were shivering even though it isn't cold in this jungle. Oh, you poor thing, you probably assumed it was just weakness from hunger and thirst. No, it was my nectar. You're experiencing withdrawal, you see. My nectar is highly addicting and very unique. Now no other nectar will ever satisfy you, except mine. Rightfully so, I might add. I'm the only one you need to be with. I'm the only one you need spend time with ever again. You will stay with me for as long as you draw breath. You'll talk with me, joke with me. You'll teach me to write and teach me all the things that I've been robbed of. Oh, and you'll make sure I never forget my name. You gave it to me after all. It's your responsibility now. Oh, this is a dream come true. Well, I haven't had many dreams recently to compare. More like hallucinations. Social deprivation will do that to a girl. Oh, come now. Don't be so glum. What did you expect? I've been alone for what I'm sure must have been your lifetime many times over. Yet this entire time you've had friends and family all over you. You owe me your company. And that's all right, because I'll make the experience pleasant, exhilarating even. I'm sure I can think of some way to entertain you. Look, let me put it this way. I would do anything for you. You're mine now. It's only fair you reciprocate, and my nectar will guarantee that. Oh, are you thinking of running? I wouldn't if I were you. This isn't some petty human addiction you can solve with a bit of willpower. The withdrawal effects are extremely potent. There is no freeing yourself of my nectar. If you try, you will die. There is no such thing as recovering. So give in to me. Oh, you look so cute in your little fighting pose. Are you going to kill me? That won't solve anything. If I'm dead, I can no longer produce nectar. And if there is no nectar for you, then you will succumb to death. Quite quickly, I might add. It's not as though you could kill me anyway, though. I've survived this environment for over 3,000 years, and I draw my life force from the jungle. Do you really think you could beat something like me? If you'd like, I could let you get off the first hit. Not that it will make a difference. So why don't you be a good little human and come to me, It's not such a bad fate. You won't be lonely after all. You have me. The two of us will never be lonely again. I will provide you everything you need. Food, shelter, love, and more nectar. Come, my darling. Drink of me, eat of me. That's right. That's a good little human. Come to me. Here. We have many things to discuss. For instance, I wanted to ask you, will you tell me more about this snow